the magnificent tapestry of Australian sports stars that live in Melbourne town, and his name is Billy Slater. And he's with us. And Billy,
that's a better response than I get from my NRL show, so thank you.
mate, I can promise you that is heartfelt, and that must be heartwarming to you, the fact that you've been embraced so much, not only by Melbourne and Melbourne Storms fans, but by the sporting fraternity here in Melbourne and right around the country.
Yeah, it's been great. I started my journey down here at the Melbourne Storm in 2003, and it's been a great ride as a rugby league player, but also to contribute to our game and also our club in this state. I'm very proud of that also.
Now, Billy, I've been to a number of the Storm games over the journey. I've seen you win 3 of your premierships. One you had taken off you. But
Two,
did you? Yeah, well, and Ed said you're probably one of the greatest footballers in the world as we speak at the minute, and that's no exaggeration. Along with Cameron Smith and Cooper Cronk, you've been absolutely sensational. There's a bit of AFL in you, mate. You just no one has ever done that stuff that you do on the full back line, take the marks. Have you modelled yourself on any AFL, or have you studied it, or has it just come naturally?
Oh, look, I think being down here, you're exposed to it a fair bit, and you know, we certainly do watch our AFL, and we've got some coaches within our Storm organisation in Maxi from the Pies, and also Craig McRae from the Lions, who's at the Pies now. But they certainly are contributors in that, and we've always tried to get the edge, and we've looked within the AFL to do that.
And Craig Bellamy, the coach, gives you licence to do all that. He doesn't have his heart in your mouth when you do it.
He does take the licences away a little bit, but he's very conservative as a coach and wants you to play the percentage plays, but I sort of push the envelope a little bit there.
Yeah. Billy, we're talking about the emotion of a grand final. We've got some visual in a roll here. Tell us what it meant for you to win that premiership last year after the 2 were taken away. What does it mean to you, mate?
I didn't really know, mate.
Yeah, look, Eddie, it means a lot, and you see Damien talking there before about grand finals. I feel that the sports arena, you put so much more energy and so much more than you do in a normal job. It's all or nothing, and you can see the emotion that you do show when you either succeed or you fail. And you know, I think winning a grand final, it's just so much work, and so much work for so many people. It all goes into that one day, and for me that day, I'd come off 2 seasons where I had reoccurring shoulder operations, and you know, that was really tough, but not just tough on myself, but on my family as well. And I suppose all that emotion was for them as well.
Yeah, with that grand final, just a quick one from me. State of Origin, you guys love playing State of Origin. You've been so bloody good at it, the Queenslanders. They've won everything in the last 15 years. State of Origin or grand final?
Yeah, tough one. If ever, they mean 2 different things. You grow up watching Queensland play in North Queensland. I was a North Queensland kid, and I grew up just wanting to play for the Maroons. And but for a premiership, you work with your teammates for 11 months of the year, and for everything to fall into place on that one day in September or October, look, it's hard.
Just do both. You did both last year. Just win both.
Yeah.
Now,
solves the problem.
We trained together when we were at Carlton, so I'm not sure if you're a Carlton supporter, but I've got your Carlton jumper, and it's got Slater 300 on the back. There you go, mate. You get me with that?
Thanks, mate.
There you go,
I'm not your traditional Victorian, so I didn't pick and stick. I followed the Cats a little bit in my early days.
That's nice to hear.
They had a similar success pattern to us in 07 and 09.
Very successful.
But I've got a couple of mates that play for the Carlton Footy Club in Mark Murphy and Daisy Thomas. He wanted me to give everyone a mention of him today.
Jeez,
he
said
he's working hard.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget where he won his premiership, mate. So you better come to the prize.
Billy, we wish you all the best for your 300th.
We
Just
do.
quickly, you're going to be running out there. Does it feel any different being 300?
This week it has felt a little bit different. I've had to wait 6 months for it. I was on 299 since the grand final last year, and I knew it was coming, but look, it's been a great week for everyone. My family have really enjoyed it. My mum and dad are coming down from Queensland. My sister's coming down with her family. So
Well,
I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
Well, that's two of us who've played 300.
West Tigers on Saturday night, is it, Billy? West